Hey, God bless. I am the Reverend Schnorr. You may be seated. Happy Friday, huh? Oh boy, do we got stuff for you. We got a lady who strips down naked. We got stuff that Brother Carlito hasn't let me see yet, so it's a surprise to me. All kinds of cool stuff. So stick around on a fabulous freedom-filled Friday night because most of the states in the country are open again. Doesn't mean you're not going to get sick, but they're open again. All right, so on that note, we're going to say, hey, Jesus said to him, do you not see all these things? I want you to think about that. Those things are everywhere. They're all around you. Open your goddamn eyes and see what's in front of your face. These things are everywhere. They're all over. You just got to be aware. Be in a moment. Don't think about yesterday. Don't think about tomorrow or 10 minutes from now. You think about right now. Live in the moment and see these things. They're all around you. And what's around me is this whiskey I just poured. So let's bring in Brother Carlito and see what he's got on tap for Reverend Schnorr tonight.
Good morning, Reverend.
Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is.
Are you done with your praying? Praying?
Sure, why the hell not?
It's a big day today, huh? Well, for us that live in the Chicagoland area.
Yeah.
I wore the special maroon fishing shirt today just to promote it there. Look at this. That's right.
The city opens up in a few days.
So 4 stars, but see, notice, where am I at there? That one. Only one person in the boat for safety.
That's right. One person per. Well, I think it's 2.
Oh.
It might be 2.
That's a guy and his wife's in the boat too, but you don't see that part.
Right. She's up down below.
You only see his pole.
I like that.
Anyways, for those of you that watch on Facebook, which is a lot of you, I am honored. I don't know about you, but I'm honored for the show, whatever show this is, but I'm honored for the show that comes on after us. So I guess when you're watching the big screen TV and our show goes off the air, automatic programming kicks in on Facebook and then a new show pops up.
And I would think it's normally related to your viewing habits and what you just got done watching for what they bring up next, right?
Correct. So thanks to Brother Steve Spurlock on his television, answer in the congregation, I'm watching if this happened to any of you that watch, but this fine gentleman popped up.
Well, look at that. That's the Dalai Lama himself, the 7th son of the Lama.
I am honored. I'm honored to be in the same category with you, Rev. To have this man follow us. It's almost like, are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
It's almost like it's the Rat Pack and we're opening for Sinatra.
So you're saying that we are the opening act for the Dalai Lama, the one and only Lama.
How else could you explain this?
You can't. It is. The Lord has done that purposefully, I think. He said, Reverend Schnorr, we paired you up with a real cool dude. He's really chill. You not so much. You make a nice little balancing act. Him being peaceful and you being whatever you are. I think the Lord knows what he's doing. He works in mysterious ways, and I think that's a brilliant way.
Do you think he's in his green room or his temple?
I think so.
And you think there's a knock on the door and they come in and
yeah, or maybe wind chimes instead of a doorbell.
Mm-hmm. And he says like this. He does the look up. And they come in and they bring, like the Facebook lineup, and they're like, you have a chance. It could be Angry Grandma, Ticked Off Vic, or the Reverend's Nightly Service. And he doesn't say a word, and he just does. And the guy backs out, takes his cloak, because, they wear, like, the ninja cloak. And then they back out, and then we're on before him.
I love it. I think that means that on our deathbed, we will receive total consciousness. So we got that going for us, which is nice.
I'm telling you. Now, I'm going to bring you to another picture. I went and I searched some great pictures, great visuals of, I think, all of us coming out of COVID.
Oh, thought you were trying to tell us something there, brother Carlito. You had me scared for a second.
And hang on, let's give a shout out. We're going to be there soon. Everybody at Mugs and Manor Patio. I'm out of Merlort. So if you want to go and get some Merlort, I want you all to head over. I guess it's open because I have people sitting there. There it is right there, mugsandmanor.com. There are people watching out on the patio as we speak.
I saw on Facebook their outdoor patio is open. A lot of places in Illinois, their outdoor patios are open. It was great. I think Station 502 sent us something from Pana that they're open. I don't think they're direct, what do you call it, competition with Mugs and Manor, being that they're hundreds of miles apart. We got friends everywhere.
I have to search the internet. You're right. He may have a picture with the Rev, the Dolly himself.
Oh, well, what do you know? I just saw an interview with Jimmy Buffett talking about when Bob Dylan covered one of his songs. It kind of feels like that. I feel like how the Dalai Lama must feel like Jimmy Buffett, knowing that I'm here for him.
Absolutely.
Hey, God bless you, brother Vincey. Becky, I saw you. Hi, Becky.
And thank you. That means our YouTube is streaming because we have some YouTube people watching.
All right, God bless you on YouTube. We got to build YouTube up. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, hide your kids, your husband. Get them on YouTube watching me.
Oh, boy. I saw Jimmy T on the news today. Detective Tianas was out working the case. Oh, man.
Uh-oh. He didn't get his reporter arrested or anything, did he?
Who knows?
Or was he in Lake Geneva without a mask on?
All right, so Rev, have you heard about this guy? This is I guess he's called the sign guy. It's kind of like the naked cowboy in New York City.
Oh.
I guess everybody has given up on 2020.
I don't blame him for giving up on 2020, for Christ's sake.
Oh,
you know what I've been saying for months? As soon as this COVID thing is over with, I just want to take a trip to Minneapolis.
Okay.
Yeah, it ended today.
Okay.
It's not happening.
So,
I don't even want to say out loud what my plans are for July because, asteroid is going to fall and ruin that state where I plan on going, and that'll be up. So, hi, Jennifer Marie Hirschberg. It's just, can this year get any worse?
No.
It's one thing after another. The murder hornets were barely a blip on the radar before all hell broke loose again.
Right. Now, I don't mean to crack that whip.
Give the pass a slip.
Sounds like you stepped on a crack.
Break your mama back. When we rehearsed this, I didn't know it was coming up. Do it again. Don't.
Okay, ready? Hang
Yeah.
on. Just say something. Let's start the scene again, all right? And
Okay.
cue.
Yeah, I don't think this year can get any worse. You know what I mean?
You might just have to crack that whip.
Give the pass a slip.
You might have to step on a crack.
Break your mama's back.
Still sucked. Anyway.
I was trying to hear it in my head. Da-na-na-na.
Devo. Remember
Hey, I remember those guys vaguely.
So remember the popular hats they wore in their music video?
I do.
They are actually, this is a true thing, and they're selling it. You could buy the Devo hat, the famous red hat, and they actually put a visor on it. And you could buy it for protection.
I want one. I want to get one. Maybe I'll remember the lyrics better if I get one.
Da-da-da-da-da. Ladies and gentlemen, we rehearsed this. I said, Rev, I'm not going to show you any pictures. I'm not going to show you any pictures I got today. Usually we'll show some stuff, and I'm like, hey, I'm going to bring this in. I said, I did it. I'm not going to show you any. Just roll with it. All I need you to do is say 2 lines. Give the pass the slip and break your mama's back.
And I actually went and listened to the song, so I knew how to do it.
Oh,
Still messed it up.
You're drinking already? All right, shit. To Devo.
Oh, peace shot already.
All right, who cares? Come on.
To Devo, I guess.
There you go. And to everybody drinking out on patios today, for the peeps over at Mugs and Manor drinking, I know there's people downtown drinking. Stay safe. But hell, we're doing a peace shot early, I guess. There you go.
Yeah, everybody who's out having fun tonight, but doing it safely, God bless you. From Florida on up to Pana, on up to Chicago, on up to Addison, and all points in between. God bless you. Slant ya.
There you go. Well, we'll work on the Devo routine anyway. For safety,
Yeah. We'll try that again.
how are you with your fingers?
You're not coming out again, are you?
Can you?
I haven't gotten any complaints yet.
Could you do this? New handshake for safety.
Oh, I can do that. Live long and prosperous.
Or is that table for four with separation?
Yeah, I like that.
Could I have a table for four?
Over there,
That's a separation table.
I like that.
All right. And everybody's starting to get excited because this is what we're used to eating on the right side. And we're going to have to work our stomachs in, drink a lot of milk to calm it down because we're actually going to get well-cooked food pretty soon.
Yes.
Look at that.
Oh,
Is that chicken and waffles? Looks like something. I don't know. No, that's not waffles.
looks like an egg took a dump on a sandwich of bacon.
Oh,
Or maybe the egg just drooled. It looks
Maybe.
delicious, whatever it is.
maybe.
When you really think of what an egg is, you probably think, oh, do I want to eat that? Unfertilized chicken, baby? But then when you see what it looks like done, you go, yeah, hell yeah, I want to eat that unfertilized chicken, baby.
Remember was it Hulk Hogan used to crack the eggs in a glass, stir it around, and drink it?
Rocky
Rocky.
Balboa.
Yes.
No salmonella back in the 70s, apparently. Or at least not in our eggs. It was just clean eggs. Now our eggs are filthy.
I haven't shared this with you because you're not too quick on the internet and the emails, but
Right.
we got back the prototype Bubbles dolls. We're having a collection of Bubbles doll set.
Oh,
Remember, we talked about having one set, and then I think with the COVID, we're going to have two sets now, a before and after. So
Right.
the Bubbles sets will be coming out soon.
oh, there, look at, oh. What a shame, huh?
Yeah.
Same thing happened to Ginger Rogers.
The price will be a little bit more money, but we are working it out with the shipping, so it'll equal out their collector set.
Well, anytime you need more plastic than usual, it costs more money. I think that's why Kardashian isn't a billionaire anymore.
You're right about that. Big news came out today. Did you see that too?
I did. I heard it through the grapevine, kind of thing.
She falsified some documents, so she's not the youngest billionaire. She's just a multimillionaire.
Plastic is expensive. That's all I got to say. I'd still do her, but multimillionaire, billionaire. Hell, if you got thousands, if you're into four figures, hey, I'm game. I'm in there. You got
Did you
more
say
than
four
me.
fingers?
Four figures. I'm in.
All right.
Either way.
Also, a new game is being revamped for all of us.
Oh, what's that? I hated this game, but I think I might like it now. That's a lot easier.
Yes. We're moving on from they're practicing social distancing while playing the game.
Yeah, I not only found Waldo, I found Wanda too. The whole group is right there.
Oh God! And now the baby shots are coming out after quarantine.
Oh, he looks like the Michelin Man had a little baby, doesn't he? It's just all bloop, 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 bloop. Rolls and rolls and rolls and rolls.
Exactly.
Perfectly formed little tiny tire rolls.
There's a question out here. Brother Carlito, is Mugs and Manor related to Chicken Manor? Is that the new home of the chicken manner? There are people watching that might be able to answer that question, so I'm going to let that bake a little bit in the comment section, but I'm sure we're going to get you that answer. What else we got, Rev? Want to see another picture?
Yeah, what else you got, Brother Carlito?
So they talk about fake news, right?
Yeah, I've seen some.
And they say, don't believe everything you read.
I've heard that too. Believe some of what you see and none of what you hear.
Okay.
Marvin
Well,
Gaye.
just because it says, was it N95 masks, and then another country sent over a bunch of fake masks,
Right?
right? And then they were wearing them, and just because they were stamped N95, and in our brains we said N95 is the best mask to have, the best money could buy, right? And then,
which I don't understand. It seems to have just a little attachment to it on a regular mask.
And now you could just wear a piece of spandex. So,
right.
But anyway, try to be careful when you're making your homemade masks. All right?
Okay.
Just because it says antivirus doesn't mean it's going to protect you, even though it has a little hole to slip the straw in when you're at the bar and grill on the patio.
That's not going to protect her from anything, including Y2K. It's just not going to. It's a 20-year-old joke. What can I tell you? That's no good. Did you see the lady who she made her mask out of, like, I don't know what you call it, crocheting? She crocheted herself a mask?
No.
Yeah, I should have sent you the picture. Well, it looks like a fishnet. It's like this. That's not going to... I mean, you could throw jelly beans in her mouth.
I got another one for you. Now, this could be a possibility. I have friends and family that, they sit down, they talk, and I'm not one of those people. I got great cuticles to prove it, but they're nail biters, and they got their hand in their mouth, and they eat, and then they dental floss their teeth with their fingers, right? Think about this. We could use this from now on.
I need one of those. I'm one of those people. I never clip my fingernails, but I bite them. Always have. And then I use the leftover nail that I bit off to floss with. It's good. It gets really down in there at the root.
Yeah, but it's not healthy for you.
No, it's not.
Maybe you could try some dental floss.
I could try that, yeah. If I become a millionaire or something someday and I can afford all that mint-flavored stuff. I think God gave us our own dental floss right there on the end of our fingers.
Or you could take the receipt. That's still not good, but, you could.
Yeah, matchbooks work. Use matchbooks. I've used lots of different little things to stick in my teeth.
Yeah, Bob.
See how perfect they are?
Looks good for my house. Are you into collecting art?
I was for a little while, but he got on my nerves, so I had to kick him out.
All right. How about Mona?
She got on my nerves, too.
New collector's item right here.
Corona Lisa. I love it.
What do you think?
I think it was a self-portrait after all. Hey, think of that. You ever notice some artists decide that they what made them famous and popular is old-fashioned now, so they got to step up with the times and start doing the new stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Like you got some old crooner who decides he's going to cover some hippie band in the 60s, or you got some old rocker who says, hey, I'm going to rap now.
Right.
Was that Michelangelo?
Okay.
The guy, not the turtle, I think, who painted it. That's what would happen if he was still alive. He'd update his art by putting a gas mask on this Lisa.
And it would sell for millions.
Yeah. That's like Tommy Lee deciding to be a rapper.
Well, you know what? We're going to have to look that up there, Lydia.
Yes, not only Lydia, I saw that. Like Brother Carlito said, I'm not the most tech-savvy guy. Lydia not only did her In This With Rev, she did an In This With Rev song. as a nod to the Blues Brothers, because we're from Chicago and we like the blues and we like that movie. And she's raising money for Alzheimer's disease. I assume anti-Alzheimer's disease as opposed pro-Alzheimer's disease. It's like raising money to fight Alzheimer's, not to perpetuate it. And so I have to figure out how to get all that information to everybody, so that, if you got a couple extra bucks laying around that you might want to give to a good cause. Alzheimer's. I had an uncle with Alzheimer's. It's a sad disease.
And the fact that she gets up early to watch the show.
Yeah, not only that, what I'm doing at 4 a.m? I'm going to hell to bed. I ain't getting up for anybody. Lydia is waking up just to watch us. So God bless you, Lydia, and the good work you're doing too. I got my camera off center today because I want to show off my Carbondale exit sign.
There you go. Well, Rev, I got one more for you before we close out our picturist. What's today? Friday.
Friday, Photo Friday.
Is it Fun Photo Friday? That's right. God bless.
God bless.
God bless to Lydia. There you go. All right. For all those guys bringing the gumads, the wives, the girlfriends, I understand this is what it's going to look like when you drive them to the salon. Her being in the back seat, you driving, and probably looking at the mirror saying objects appear closer than they really are.
Yes, which you should be able to smell too.
So that's all I got. So I know all the cities are opening. Just be careful because remember, Jurassic Park opened early too, and we all know what happened in that movie.
Yeah, the old fat doctor died, I think. And you know what the worst part of Jurassic Park?
What?
The hell is the guy? Who's the guy who was the fly? It gave Jeff Goldblum a career. That is the worst part of that movie.
And it made popular again the Jeep.
Well, that's good. I want one so bad I could almost stop and get my driver's license back.
They open up, I think, June 1st.
They do. They open the first in the city and the second outside the city. And Jeep has got like a deal, but I'm not giving you a commercial for Jeep. Fuck them. They didn't give me nothing.
Do you remember our trip to the DMV with a limo?
That was something I'll never forget.
I just remember that.
Can I tell this story or no?
Why not?
I don't know.
Just leave names out of it.
I don't know any names, so it's a good thing.
Tell them the story.
This is the Chicago way.
Was the Chicago way. It had to be, 20 years ago?
Yeah, more or less. It was, when they talk about the Chicago way, it is the Chicago way. So at the time, I was still driving. But not well, because I got pulled over. And an officer took my driver's license as, make sure I paid my bond or whatever, my fine.
Real quick, Rev. Give a shout out to the UK. There you go.
Hey, best wishes, January Townsend. Hey, God bless. I recognize you. You've been a fan for a long time. I'm glad to see you out here and watching tonight. Good for you. Hi, thank you so much.
So I digress. Go ahead.
So I got pulled over, and they take your license in Illinois when you get pulled over and you get a ticket, and make sure you pay your fine. And once you pay it, they mail it back to you with staple holes in it back then. So no problem, except that I have a trip to go on like the next day. We're flying out, and you got to have an ID, a driver's license or a state ID.
We were flying out of the country. We didn't need passports back then.
Yes, I forgot we were flying out of the country. Flying out of the country, we had to have some kind of state-issued ID, and mine had just gotten taken away by the same state that issued it. So now I'm going to have trouble getting on the plane. And a good friend of mine, who shall remain nameless, says, don't worry about it. I got you. Well, we're going to take a car to the airport, and they didn't have Uber back then. So you're going to take a car, you call a car service, and usually they send you whatever car. They happen to send a limo that day. So here we are. We pile into a limo. I tell Brother Carlito, I got to make a quick stop. We pull up to the DMV, the Department of Motor Vehicle Services.
We won't mention the location.
In Illinois, in a stretch black limousine. a line is already forming outside for people who need to renew their driver's licenses, take their tests, and all that. And it's not open yet. We step out of the limousine. A guy sees us coming, opens the door, walks us in, takes my picture, makes sure I'm not a terrorist and all, did all the proper paperwork and whatever. We walk out of there with a state ID before anyone is even allowed into the building, and we're off back in our limo, driving to the airport. And I try to put myself in a position, a guy sitting in line waiting for the place to open so he could get his driver's license. Like, who the hell was that guy? Just come out of there, took a limo to the DMV, gets in and out early.
Moral of the story is, it's good to be the Rev.
It's always good to be the Reverend.
And Lydia's sharing all the information there for her Instagram there. Well, it's in the comments, so you guys could all look it up.
Yeah, check it out. I'll share it. It's on my Instagram. It's on Facebook. I'll share it some more.
Oh, Rev, this is a shout out to all your listeners out there.
Okay.
If anybody is on MySpace still or has an account, the Reverend is trying to make an announcement on MySpace to bring everybody over to Facebook, because you'd be surprised how many followers he has on MySpace. And it still exists, we found out the other night.
I just don't know how to get in it. It was the main way of communicating back in the day. I got like 5,100 people on MySpace. And then as soon as I went off TV, everyone said, the hell with MySpace, I'm going to Facebook. I thought you had to be in college to get on Facebook. All of a sudden, boom. MySpace is gone, and most of my followers were too.
So anywho, thanks, Rich. I got this shirt from Maroon Fishing, right there.
Tune in tomorrow. Was it tomorrow? No, Sunday, for a special Maroon Fishing thing. You'll like it on Sunday night.
Rev, it's last call, I'm being told. The bars are open outside, but I'm going to head out. I need to go get a cold one. I'm running a little low. I got one more slug in the chug here. Take care.
All right, brother. Brother Carlito, good night. Hey, enjoy your Friday from here on out. Hope you get a little something over there, Hey, Brother Carlito, if you're listening, OB Otis is wearing the exact same shirt you are right now. God bless you, OB. And anybody who's ordered from Maroon Fishing Company, every order you make to them helps us over here. And I promise I'm going to get a discount code from my people, so you don't have to pay full price over there. They got lots of new stuff coming. But anyhow, hey, enjoy your Friday. Don't forget, though, that, you still got to wash your hands and making out with strangers yet. Okay? I know it's tempting, but you got to have to. Hey, Brother Hirsch. It's empty again. I just bought that, but
I got enough
left here to do a shot with. I only do this for special people, and Hirschberg is one of them. I can do a second piece shot for Pete and his 2 days after his birthday. God bless. Slancha, Pete. Don't forget to check out Lydia's raising money anti-Alzheimer's disease. And Julie Larson is on Spirited Convos live on Facebook and YouTube every Wednesday at 7 Central. And all kinds of things going on. And don't forget to tune in right here again, same time, same bat channel tomorrow for more fun with the Reverend. I think tomorrow's show is going to be called Spirited Convicts, Who Smelt It, Who Dealt It, and a Little Willie. Enjoy it. God bless. Have a great weekend, everybody. You have one for me, and I have one for each one of you. Stay negative. Think positive. Good night.